Welcome to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I'm going to talk about your child's first words. Is it burger or is it booger? So the big question is this: how are parents like us, who don't have a manual, who are doing the best we can, who feel as though we aren't enough, how are we going to raise healthy, happy children who we are proud of and still keep our sanity in that process? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Ryan Roy, and welcome to I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, a podcast for parents who are being real with themselves. Welcome back to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today we're going to be talking about your children's first words and how exciting those times are, and maybe just some tools that I'm using currently as I'm going through it right now. It's so much fun to watch them try to use their words for the first time. I know most people remember their child's first words, and a lot of times it's a daddy or mama, or in the case of both of my children, car happened to be their first word outside of mom and dad. And everything, just so you know, and as parents, you may get this. I don't remember it on my first one so much, but I don't think I'll ever forget it on this one. Every single thing that has a wheel on it is a car. It could be a truck. A truck is a car right now. A shopping cart. He'll walk in and he sees wheels. He's like, car. He can see a pair of roller skates right now, and they would be a car simply because they have wheels. His association is anything with a wheel is a car. At least that's the way I see it. So it's fun to just watch that. But in my book, Be the Dad You Wish You Had, one of the things I say in there is there's a chapter in there about, it's called Repeat After Me. And repeat after me is to repeat those words back to them that they're saying. It's our job as parents to get them to use these words early and often so that they don't have speech impediments, so that they are practicing. Because they could go car and you go, oh, that's awesome. It feels like every day. My 7-year-old at this point is like to his brother, can you say? And because he hears me say it so much. Can you say this? Can you say that? If he wants we call his pacifier a bobo in the house, he still hasn't said it. He knows how to get it. He knows where they are. He knows how to whine. And I said, can you say bobo? Can you say bobo? And he refuses to. But just know that it's not for lack of attempting to. So one of the exercises I'm doing right now with him, as he has probably about a 10-word vocabulary, and depending on where he is and what he said the day before, because he can say a lot of words and he's said a lot of words, they're not always clear, but we practice them first thing in the morning. So our morning routine is he gets about 5:30 or 6. Right now I'm in a transition where I am getting up with him, go down, we get him a sippy cup full of milk, we change his diaper, sippy cup full of milk, and then I will sit on the sofa with him. I'll kick back, and as he's sipping away, I'll say, hey Jaden, can you say daddy? And he pulls the sippy cup away and he's like, daddy? And I was like, oh man, that's awesome. I love it when you say my name. And then I'll say, can you say mommy? I'll say, mommy? And I love it when you say mommy's name. Can you say car? He's like, car. And you'll see he'll put that little pointer finger and he'll try to point to anything that's a car, as half of his toys are cars at this point. And he gets really excited. And then I'll say, can you say nose? Because that's one of his words, nose. And then where's your nose? Where's daddy's nose? And he'll grab my nose, and I usually honk. The honky sound, right? And we'll go through his repertoire of words first thing in the morning. My wife will usually come down and I'll practice again. I go, can you say mommy again? There's mommy. Mommy. One of his words is hi. He says hi. Can you say see? See, he was, and look is another one. And a little joke, my wife is Puerto Rican, so when he started saying see, I told her he's just saying yes, but he's not. He's pointing and telling us to look at things. But now look is in his repertoire. One of the words that is not in his repertoire, wasn't in his repertoire, but I think is funny, is the word no. In my book, again, chapter 13, never say no to a child. And I should have put unless absolutely necessary, but I very rarely say the word no. And by the way, you can get the book at BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com. And you can also get it on Amazon if you are more comfortable purchasing it there for whatever reason. So the word that isn't in his repertoire is no, or it wasn't. So he does know how to shake his head back and forth. So if we offer him something, he does not like carrots. This kid will eat anything. He sees anything orange or resembles a carrot. He wants nothing to do with it. So I said to him the other day, can you say no? And this is going to make you laugh. And it makes me laugh. I hope it brings you joy. He didn't say no once. He said, no, 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 while he's shaking his head. And I laughed hysterically. I looked at my wife and I said, that's all you. Because I never say it once, much less 7 times in a row. He sounds like you when you're trying to get him to talk. Don't do that, Jaden. No, 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 no. So when he finally said the word no, he said it the way he always hears it, 7 times in a row. So it goes back to, you know, the title of this. Do you say burger or booger? I want you to encourage your child, no matter what they say. He's doing gobbledygook in the morning. He's like, hello, dude, what are you? And I say to him, what are you talking about over there? I love it when you have conversations with daddy. And I just smile at him and let him continue to do, and maybe I'll mimic him a little bit just to let him know that it's fun to hear those sounds. If he's bringing me joy by making sounds, I want him to continue making sounds, but he's testing his vocabulary. He's trying to make different sounds. I would encourage you, whether your kid says burger or booger, and there is a time and a place to correct them, but I think at the beginning, we're just happy that. So if my son right now says cat and he's pointing to a dog, I say, that's a dog. Can you say dog? What I don't do is I say, that's not a cat. We don't want to correct him in the negative. We want to just give him the right information, or her. So as your kids are starting to speak, as you're starting to say words, if they're totally making a mistake other than pronunciation, like a cat that's really a dog, correct them, but not by telling them what they're doing wrong, but how to just say it right. And they'll start connecting those tools. Because what a kid will hear is, yeah, that's a cat. If you say, that's not a cat, they just go, cat? Oh, yeah, a cat. That was a cat. But if you say, that's a dog, can you say dog and reinforce what it actually is? I think you have a better chance of connecting all of those neurons in the brain to connect to the right things. So that's my episode today. Short, sweet, just like their first words. And we'll see you in the next episode. Do you want to be the dad you wish you had? If so, go get my free book, Be the Dad You Wish You Had, at BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com. Inside, you'll find my most effective 40 tips to quickly and easily transform yourself into the ideal dad. Go to BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com now and get it while it's free.